Yo, hello and welcome to the third episode of Benny G's Road to 100. Today we're featuring my first ever solo game on the channel, in which I get 19 kills. Lit. Now this video is set a bit back in time because, as you may notice, I'm playing Stimulus solos, which hasn't been on the cards for a little bit. Personally, I quite like the playlist. It meant that if you had enough money, you essentially had infinite lives, so you could just run around and try for kills rather than going for the win, at least up until the end. Because it's a solo game, I don't have the lit commentary that I usually do from the boys, but I assure you it's still gonna be entertaining. So let's go! You've always got to be rocking the Igor skin. So in this game mode you spawned with 4.5k, which is enough to buy a UAV straight off the bat. And because no one has their loadouts right at the start, it's useful as information for finding out where people are. So when I was looking at the map, I wanted to choose a place that was a good landing spot that was close to a buy station, so I could buy a UAV and then run on to a place that would be a bit more popular, which would have a bounty, which would then get me more money to go buy another UAV and just repeat the cycle. Now, I don't know what was going on in this game because there are a lot of sort of bot kills that I get. And as you can see, we've got a difficulty rating on the right here. I called the UAV as soon as I noticed that this building was looted because I knew that the guy couldn't have come far. The game's still really early on. And I see him, he's just chilling outside. It appears as though he's not even moving on the UAV. And look, I can't even see him. He's that still, he's camouflaged. He's like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. That will go down as one of the easiest kills in Call of Duty Warzone of all time. And let's follow it up. This guy was coming closer and closer on the UAV before it ran out, so instead of just pushing him, I thought that I'd just chill for a bit and make it easy. And to be honest, there's 3 or 4 other kills in this game that are not much harder than that. Now we've got our first upcoming lit transition. There's 5 of them total, and I want you to rate all of them on the Litty Litty tier scale. Alright, that was a bit of an entry level one. It was just blending the sound of looting between 2 different clips. I'll give that a tier 1 Litty Litty. Ooh, but it's time for the second one. Watch closely. Wow, that's pretty sexy. I switched the clips as I was pulling out the heartbeat. We're jumping straight to tier 3, Litty Litty on my. Finish that. Heartbeats are also overpowered in the early game. When no one has ghost, you basically got a short range personal UAV at all times. It's real powerful. And as you can see, I picked up the bounty to try to get some more cash to sort of boost my money reserves so that way I can keep getting the buybacks, keep getting the UAVs, and hopefully continue to slay. Now I thought this dude was going to drop back down onto his old loot if it was the same guy, because that's like a all good play, like you know that you've dropped a whole bunch of stuff if you had enough money to buy yourself back. But nonetheless, I think he pushed up to the top. I can see 2 dudes on my heartbeat up here, so oh, this could be the bounty. We're still all playing on recruit now. Oh no, I spoke way too soon. How was that for horrible aiming? But I did what the other guy should have done and dropped straight down onto his loot. To get some money, get a good gun. Glitches out, I can't pick up the field guide for some reason. And I've still got 15k. Enough for the buyback, enough for another UAV, and hopefully I'll be able to get the free loadout drop once it spawns. I know it's likely that there's probably still a dude in this building, and pushing with the stuff that I have now probably isn't worth it. Like, there's no need for me to take that fight, so I'll head towards the buy station. And get lucky along the way again. And the dude brings me probably one of the best guns that you can find on the ground, the P90. Mean. And I thought I'd better chill here for a couple of seconds just in case the dude from the big building pushes. But doesn't seem that he's going to. Ooh, and it's time for the third lit transition of the game. That one was probably the easiest to do, so that's only a tier 2. A litty ooh. And as I talked about before, my hopes have been answered. We've got our free loadout drop just spawned in front of us. I'll pick up my ghost class, so I'll be invisible to UAVs and heartbeat sensors, and I'll pick up my own sniper and keep the P90, so that way I'm just lethal at range and in close quarters as well. Now I thought I heard a dude as I was doing that, so I'm a bit wary. Sorry, Farm Girl 2408. Now, because the same loadout appears for multiple different people, you can kind of assume that a few people will push, so you got to be wary when you're running around this area. But come on, man, that guy didn't even shoot at me. That's the guy that killed me earlier before, so obviously I'm a scrub too. Now, my plan of going to a buy station has somewhat been interrupted, and with 20 seconds left to go in the circle, it's probably best that I start making my way there. If I make it in early, I'll be able to get the dudes coming in, or get dudes along the way, and I won't have the pressure of the storm at my back. Now this fella's eyes are probably lit up. He's probably seen the loadout and is likely going for that. It could very well be the last dude, the dude that I fought just before. And as you can see, the P90, this is the range that I am limited at. The P90 wasn't that good at that range. So I've got to try close the distance as fast as I can. But I know he's going to have nothing other than a pistol, so it's an easy one. Yeet! With 36k I could probably buy everything in the shop. But for now, just a UAV and a self-res would do me well. And there's a dude right behind me. Oh my gosh. Can someone shoot at me, please? 9 kills. No one's even challenged me. When I was playing this game, I thought it was lit as. I thought that all the kills that I got, like, because I got 19 kills, that I was a sick ass player. But then rewatching it, everyone I kill is a scrub. But how do you like that advanced UAV? I think that's my first ever solo one. From checking the map, I see that there's no one too close, and everywhere that I'm going to push from around here is going to be wide open. So it's probably best if I just sit back, undercover, and take some shots with the sniper at the moment. Maybe get a cheeky nominee for top 10 snipes of the week. Now, who else knew that the glint showed through the window? Because I didn't. Now that I know that there's someone aiming at me, I've got to head to cover straight away. And this week's nominee for how did he hit that shot? Ooh, that's sexy. Now, spoiler alert, I don't kill this guy close. I don't know where he runs to. I call another UAV and I can't find him, but it takes me about a couple of minutes to do so, so we're just going to cut ahead. Now, because of the lack of mobility in this game, it's not as easy to third-party people like in Fortnite or Apex Legends, but when you can, holy is it easy. A couple of dudes are fighting in front of me. Instead of running straight towards it, I try flank as much as possible to shoot them in the back. He ends up sprinting right towards me, away from the dude that he was fighting, and it's another super easy kill. Instead of turning around and going for that second dude, I decided to go to the buy station to get a UAV because I didn't know really where he was because he wasn't appearing on the map with his silenced gun. And instead, I'll go to the buy station, get a UAV, and try to figure out where he is that way. Oh, that's a litty Balaku Becky. Come on, that was sick. But when I called in that first UAV, he was way back on the edge of the circle. I wasn't going to be able to take him with my P90, so I headed up to the high ground, where I'd be better at my range with my sniper. Take a while to shoot that guy, but end up getting the kill. And I saw the last dude next to the little mongoose, so it's easy to find him. He's standing still. Come on. Give me some content. We're still playing on recruit here. Far out. Well, you know what time it is. That's just a litty. Tier 1. But that's pretty sick. Although I think he only had a pistol as well. So my strategy here was to keep the high ground and keep just inside the edge of the circle. So that way any people running in would run straight to me and I'll be able to sort of shoot them at a range that was really comfortable for me. I still only have the P90 rather than AR, so anything in the medium range I'll have to disengage from. But hopefully if I run into a dude, they'll be close enough for me to sort of get them with the P90. But that's what happens if you stay out in the open for too long, someone comes and gets you. But remember this dude's name, Biscuit. I'm coming for you, bro. So I respawned and I waited out a couple of circles just to bide time until the next loadout spawned. I didn't have enough money left at the time to buy anything that would help me, so just waiting, being patient. Getting a lucky pistol kill and picking up my overkill class, which both weapons have fully loaded. That class I only ever use when I spawn late game because it gives me full ammo and 2 good weapons straight off the bat. Oh, that dude got slayed. In those fights when you start getting shot in the back, if you turn and face them straight away, you're going to get killed. They've already got the jump on you. You've got to run away first to try and get into a better position. If you have a tactical that will slow them down, then use it. And the shorter range weapon, the better. The movement speed that you get with it is underrated, and also the damage it does at close range is always going to benefit you. Now remember that guy's name from before? Biscuit. This looks like a lot like that character. And I have to go all out on this dude. Keeping under good cover at all times, not pushing out to try and get him. And then a little taparoo just to finish him off while he's trying to get the self-res. Suck it. With only 5 dudes left, it's about planning where you're going to be. That's the most important thing as soon as it starts getting down to these small circles. I noticed that there's a house, well there's 2 houses in fact, inside the circle. And they will likely be in there for the next couple. I think it's probably smartest if I try push over there as soon as possible. Especially with the circle about to shrink. I know that everyone's probably going to be pushing those houses. If I'm there first with my SMG at close range, I should be able to win each fight. This guy here on the UAV hasn't moved. That's a great sign for me. I'm in the zone here. Long range. Ping him up with my AR. He's head glitching. Tap him in one place, then go to another. Confuse him. Oh shit, but he was expecting me there. Oh well. I don't really need to take this fight. I'm in a good position. I can get to an even better one. Let's just go there. And he got killed by the dude who's up to the right by that car. Now I've probably got the best position for the final couple of circles. I've got really the only cover left in the game. And so everyone else is going to be out in the sort of the open areas of the map. That guy killed himself with the car. What a noob. So I skipped a couple of circles. Nothing happened. One dude sounded like he pushed into my house, but may have pushed out. I went looking for him, couldn't find him. This final circle is right out in the open, so it's best to push there late with as much cover as you can. I hear one of the dudes moving, so I should take him with my SMG, but for some reason I changed to the M4. Far got lucky there. How are you going to get yourself out of this situation, Benny G? This is going to have to be a lit play. Let's go, Benny G. You can do it. Aha! Psych. Far, that's so lame. 19 kills, my highest ever in a game. Second place on 99 wins. It would have been my 100th, but it's not. Oh well, next time.
And then bash the other guy to death.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I bashed the first guy to death.
That's sexy.
Back to the roof. He got eyes on them?
Fucking hell.
Another
Yeah,
dude at
no
the train station? I mean, fire
Train
station.
station.
I'm dead.
Oh, you got legendary crate, nice.
Where is he?
help?
Up
Must have
the
been
top,
2 teams.
Yeah, I'm just down low.
behind this thing, behind the air duct.
Yeah, I can't see him.
I'm gonna put down a armor.
Bottom left, bottom
The
left.
bottom one's up.
Down one.
Dark one's
Yeah, bottom
Yeah.
left.
Up top.
He's in
I'm
the-
gonna try crawl down. I'm gonna try crawl down.
Alright.
Let's wait for me to
One's
get
down
out here.
upstairs. There's 2 more up there.
Okay, he can see me, he can see me.
Oh!
Bro.
got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to
Down
move
the
out of the
one.
way.
Good. So we go out the side window and hit back.
He's gonna be pushing up the stairs.
Team white, team white.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Scoutsasaurus and Mailhoof!
I just,
Oh
Was
my
it actually?
god.
You're kidding.
Let's
Was it actually?
That was.
Holy shit, they're gonna be so chuffed. They're gonna be, oh no. They're never gonna let us live that down.
We've got to beat them this game then.
Yeah.
Crack up. I wonder if they realized.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Please, just don't,
calling
don't
Liam.
talk to them. Don't talk to him, don't talk to him.
Don't tell them.
You guys, don't tell
Oh
him.
no, that's the first time we've ever been in a game with others. Oh, that's crack up.
Oh, Ben's calling me. Hello?
Oi, f you, bro.
Why?
You just killed us.
What?
At
Did I
dash.
kill you?
Yeah.
What? Oh, bro, that's hilarious. Was that you?
Bro, f you guys.
What the f, bro? I lasered you, bro. You're trash. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Because there was a bunch of John Finleys.
He hung up on me. He's hung up.
Bro, I pushed them! I pushed them into the house! I rushed them with the AK-47 and killed
Oh my
them!
god.
Oh, they're never gonna live that down.
Well, I'll clip that.
I've already clipped it. I've already clipped it.